Having the best weapons in Horizon Zero Dawn is very handy, but in the end it's all about the mods to make their damage or special arrows even better. The thing is, there are amazing mods just lying around in the world that you can grab without killing machines, and that you can also get very early on in the game. And there's also an unlimited purple mod farm in the game where you can get these mods very easily and a ton of other items as well. So I will tell you everything you need to know in this video. A like would of course really help me out. And let's go. In my Horizon Zero Dawn Best Weapons of 2021 video, I talked about the amazing Frozen Wilds bows that you can already get very early on. And I will link to that video at the end of this one. And in that Frozen Wilds area where you can get these amazing weapons, you can also find the best mods in the game. So going here as soon as possible is really helpful throughout the rest of the game. You can already reach this after getting your first mount. It is a long ride though, but easily doable. Only the Scorcher after climbing up the mountain can be annoying. But you can just sneak past it, you don't have to take it out. And then once you are in this location, you for example want to go over here on the map. So that's very close to where you start. Here you find some Banuk near the ice and also a chest which already has the warrior's outfit weave with resist to melee attacks by 20% and fire resist to 34%. And I think the max you can get for melee resistance is 20%. Like maybe it's not even achievable on regular melee resistance mods, and now you got the fire resist as well, so it's really good. Like the thing is, there's only one version of these mods, but they are the best in the game. Another one you can easily find is the Isolated Outfit Weave mod, which gives you resistance against the many different elements. So you find this one over here on the map, it's pretty high up, and at one point you have to go here for a side mission, but if you go to this point before getting that side mission, you will only have tramplers protecting the chest. What I did is override the control tower, so all the machines like were stunned, and then I just grabbed the Outfit Weave mod and left, as easy as that. In my best weapons video, I also mentioned that completing the Shaman's Path mission, so actually the first big mission of the Frozen Wilds, is really smart, because you get great rewards at the end and do not have to kill any machines. So really great for the blue gleam to help you get the best bows, but during this mission inside the cave, you also find a really good mod. At one point you have to climb up and then jump to the other side and climb again. And if you then immediately follow the path on your left hand side, you will find a chest in this area. During the main mission, there are stalkers here, so it's harder to get the mod. I went back later though and did not encounter any machines, so you can always go back to this area, it's over here on the map, and then grab the chest for the reinforced outfit weave for 20% resist ranged attacks and 34% resist against freeze. The waterlogged side mission also has a best mod hidden for the war bow or the Banuk champion bow, which I mostly use for the freezing arrows, but with this mod you basically enhance every arrow this bow has. So again, you find this during the waterlogged side mission, which will just show up when exploring the Frozen Wilds region. It's around here. And then at one point after killing the snap mod during that mission, you can go back up or open a new door that became available. This will then lead you to a room with a puzzle, and after completing that puzzle, the whole other room has drained. If you then drop down, then you find a chest with the Drummer's weapon COIL. So this one is also pretty easy to get early on. You can also get amazing mods from the animal figurines and pigments. So totally buy the maps at the special blue icon merchants. In my best weapons video, I also shared a location where you can easily find the animals that are needed for these maps. So I think you only need number 3 of the animal figurines for the mod. In the end, of course, you want to get all the collectibles for some nice rewards, but we're now focused on the mods, and animal figurine number 3 is over here for me. If you then give it to the Banuk, which you find over here, so that's like the special fender, then inside the box you find the hidebound weapon coil with 51% extra damage, but also shock and freeze, so overall really nice. You can bring the pigments, by the way, to the merchant over here, so in the camp where you start, you have to climb up here. And then if you got the right pigments for treasure box number 3, you get the painted weapon coil, which is great for the new Stormslinger weapon. You, by the way, also get at the end of the Shaman's Path mission and then later can buy an improved version at a merchant. One side quest you can also pick up where you start in this area, it's called Hunters 3, where you go on and meet 3 hunters, help them take out the machines, and after completing the mission, you get the untested weapon COIL. Like, this one is super powerful, and I have all these damage mods right now on my Lodge Blastling. The final one you get is called Pristine Weapon COIL. Like, this is really the best mod period. Thanks to the handling and tear, so also great on a sharp shot or the power shot bow, of course. And you can get this one from the Out of the Forge errand, which opens up after completing the Frozen Wilds storyline. This has you take out 5 fire claws. So it is totally going to be challenging. But yeah, then you also get the best mod in the game. At one point also during the main story of the Frozen Wilds, you enter the battery facility, which over here on the map, you cannot go there yet if you are not on this main mission. This area is well protected, but you want to take the time to look around, because in a chest here you find the Heatsink Outfit Weave mod, which gives you resist to fire and ranged attacks. But there's more. One side mission you can already start earlier is over here on the map. Here's where you meet Ikri and help her fight machines. After you complete that mission called Survivor, you find her at the special Frozen Wilds hunting grounds with her own challenge. And if you complete that with a gold medal, you get another amazing mod, resist freeze and melee attacks. And also, by the way, completing all the special hunting grounds on the gold medal will give you the veteran's weapon coil, which is quite nice on the hunters and striker bow. So yeah, some mods like from these hunting grounds are totally harder to get than others, but the ones that are just in chests in the world can be earned very early on. But you will also need other purple mods to fill out your gear, and well, there is a very nice farm for this, which still works in 2021. And shoutouts to LKR TV for making a video on this, and for the okayest on Reddit for sharing this there. So you start over here on the map where you find a character named Petra. She will give you the Heap of Trouble mission. After completing that mission, another mission opens up called Hammer and Steel. And you get this one from someone else in the camp, and if that mission is not showing up, then you first have to complete the City of the Sun main mission, which has you go to Meridian for the first time. Complete that, go back to the camp, and then the Hammer and Steel will show up. For this mission, you have to meet with some hunters outside of the camp, and you have to choose to go alone for this farm to work. So don't use their help, because then when you reach the spot with the 3 behemoths and shell walkers, which is noted by the mission marker, you can take them out and do not have to worry about other things. This can be challenging though, especially early on in the game. I already made sure that I got the Banuk Champion bow for the freezing arrows, so I could freeze the behemoths and then shoot with my power shot bow. It was still pretty hard because there are just a ton of machines. So if you want to do this early on, you can also just put the game on the story difficulty and then kill the machines that way, as we want to focus on the mods for now. Because all 3 behemoths will drop purple mods, which is really nice, so totally loot them. And once you got everything, you want to make sure that you move away, and it's handy to have a mount for this, because then you want to ride along this path. You will see a bigger tree. We want to go beyond that and then turn around. Now go back to the behemoth and shell walkers again, and you will see that the loot from these corpses has been reset with brand new mods. So loot everything again, get the mods you need, and make sure that you have enough space and upgraded your mod satchel as well. And then ride away again to the spot I told you about, turn around beyond the tree, and then come back, and you can do this over and over again for an unlimited amount of epic mods and other resources as well, like totally loot the shell walkers too, for some nice materials. Good to know though is that the moment you fast travel away, do something else, if you then come back, the machines will still be there, but you cannot loot them again. So this is really a tactic that you have to do in the moment. So again, make sure that you have enough room, sell your green mods before you go here, your blue mods as well, and then you can repeat this. But yeah, once you decide to move on, you will have a ton of mods, and the other mods I of course talked about in this video will help you a lot as well to fight the other machines that drop epic mods too. So you will be way more powerful. Of course, subscribe for way more Horizon and Forbidden West content. When we finally hear more about the new game, I will be the first to tell you here. A like on the video would of course really help me out. You can watch that best weapons video by clicking on the screen, by the way. For now, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.